Hello and welcome students. Today we will be studying about weather, climate and adaptation. First of all, let's understand what is the difference between weather and climate. Weather of a place changes from time to time. That is, in the morning it may be cool, in the afternoon hot, and in the evening again cool. When you wake up in the morning, you always feel fresh, nice wind blowing, and the temperature is cool. But it is maximum at around 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So weather keeps on changing. And this change of weather is dependent on many things. What are these many things? These are called as the elements of weather. Now we will see what are the elements of weather. The first one is temperature. The temperature of a place goes up or down at a time depending upon the sunshine. In the morning when the sun rises, all over the night there was no sunlight, so the temperature cools down. But as the sun rises in the morning and it goes above and stops on our head, at that time, just above our head, on that time, the temperature is maximum. So temperature changes. And when temperature changes, the weather of a place also change. But it is not all alone that is dependent on changing the weather. There is the next point, that is humidity. Humidity is the amount of moisture present in the atmosphere. Sometimes during the rainy season, as the season is now, when we have rains, there is lot of moisture in the atmosphere. And sometimes in the summer season or winter season, the amount of rainfall is almost nil. So the amount of moisture is also less. So this humidity is also a factor in determining the weather of a place. Then third one is rainfall. The amount of rainfall also determines the weather of a place. If it rains, the weather cools down. When it is very hot, we ask for rain so that it brings respite to the scorching heat. Then the fourth one is the wind. Wind is when air flows. That is, at what speed it flows. That is called as blowing of air. If it blows very sweetly, softly, we call it breeze. Very fast, it can be a cyclone or a storm. So wind actually is also responsible for the change in weather. So the four elements of weather are temperature, humidity, rainfall and wind. These four elements, they keep on changing throughout the day, and the weather also changes throughout the day. As I said, in the morning, in the afternoon and in the evening, it is all different. But when weather remains constant for a period of time, that is maybe for 2 months or 3 months, if the weather remains the same, then we call it as climate. Climate is the weather which remains the same throughout the season for 2 to 3 months, like summer season, winter season or rainy season.